Good morning. Today, I start my campaign on WWE 2K16 and what should be in the game, regardless of what they think. I'm trying to help them because obviously they ran out of ideas. Number one, create an arena, create a belt, create a entrance with your own music. And the create an entrance should include you either using the Kinect or a microphone and saying the name of your wrestler and embedding that into the game so the commentators can say your name correctly, and so can the ring announcer when you're coming down the ramp. That should have been done years ago, but it's 2015 now, so let's come into the future of gaming and of wrestling. Secondly, take out that stupid grappling in the beginning of the match with the 4-pick system. That's dumb and stupid. Trash it. Whoever put that in the game should be fired. That's my opinion. You ain't got to fire him, but I'd fire him. Anyway, got to create a belt, create an arena, create an entrance. Okay, now, next. It should have the GameCube's grappling system because GameCube had the best wrestling grappling system, bar none. There is no better grappling system than the GameCube grappling system, which you're currently using, but it's still slow. The moves, do a move is still slow. Reverse system is slow. It needs to be a little bit faster. Okay? I'm hitting the button. It should when I hit the button, it should reverse. I shouldn't have to time it down to the millisecond. I should time it where it makes sense. Right now, some of it doesn't make any sense. Okay? Hit detection on the running leg drop and things of that nature, it still sucks. Still sucks. Okay? I think Day Reckoning 2 fixed that. You need to go back and look at that. Because I believe they're the ones that fixed it. You need to go look at how they get their hit detection on Day Reckoning 2. I believe they fixed the hit detection on that kind of stuff. Okay? Next, it should be 4 people should be able to come down in the ring together, like Evolution, the 4 Horsemen, factions of that nature. Okay? That's all done and over with. It should be you should be able to create your own wrestling organization. You had to create an arena, and then you took it out. Dumb. You had to create a belt. You took it out. Stupid. You had create a finisher, took it out. That's even more dumb. Okay, you need to open up, create a finisher. You got to remember it's a video game. That's number one, and our creative minds are so far ahead of create a finisher that you need to catch up. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say about that. Now, last but not least, the roster. There should be divas or female pro wrestlers, as I like to call them. Y'all like to call them divas, whatever you would like to call them, whatever. Okay? And there should be, the WWE superstars and the next superstars. They should be in there too as well. All of them. Okay? And then you should have slots for create a wrestler where we can create our own wrestling brand. You almost did this in this game. You almost did it in this game. We still had to use the WWE logos. We don't want to use the WWE logos. There should be a option not to use those logos. Use our own creative from our own minds. A created arena with our logos on it. Our own belts with only our logos on it. No WWE logos at all. It should be our own logos. That would even push a invasion type campaign mode. I just gave you an idea, like the invasion. I don't think y'all ever did it in a wrestling game, but yeah, y'all can do it now. Okay, offline, create a belt. Okay, people like playing with their characters offline because their friends come. Some friends people come over their house. I know you have Xbox Live. That's fine. That's well and dandy. You can keep that, but create a belt should be offline as well as online. Period. There is nothing else. There's no gray area in that. That's the way it should be. I'm telling you what people want. Okay? Now, creative entrance. Like I'm going to reiterate our previous point. I should be able to say my name of my wrestler and embed it in the game. So when Jerry Lawler and them and Michael Cole and Bradshaw, all of them, they'll say the name that my wrestler name is. It'd be in their voice, but it'd be the name I say it, so they'll pronounce it correctly. Just makes the game more seamless, in my opinion. Okay, create an entrance. And this clipping away and stuff like that, y'all need to fix that. That needs to be much smoother. The pyro, look at Raw 1 or look at Raw 2. The pyro on Raw 1 and 2 is a starting point. Okay, because it was great in its day, but it needs to be upgraded to the current day. More pyro, more pyro, more pyro, more hardcore weapons, more hardcore weapons, more hardcore weapons, more hardcore weapons. Okay? You can't have too many hardcore weapons. You need a match where you can go through who can go through the most tables in a time limit. The Dudley Boys had this match in WWE. That match actually exists. You have yet to put it in the game. You have yet to put it in the game. You have yet to put it in a game. Put it in the game. Next, last but not least, you should be able to beat up the commentators and the referee. Period. Of course, blood's on. Okay. I think it was Day Reckoning 1 or 2 had a ragdoll where you KO your opponent. You can do a little ragdolling in the match. That should be allowed. For instance, Kevin Owens versus what was his name? Jeremy Zayn, where he ragdolled him at the end of the match. That should be allowed in the game. Okay? Put that back in there. Look at Day Reckoning 1 and 2. I think one of those games had it where that happened, where they were KO'd, but KOs are turned off, but they still get KO'd. And you can ragdown a little bit. That should be allowed in the game. That should be put in the game. Okay? Put in the game. And from No Mercy, this is from No Mercy, in the Royal Rumble match, you should be able to turn off over the top ropes and put pins and submission on 30 wrestlers. I think you can even put 60 wrestlers in there on the No Mercy. This is No Mercy. This is 64-bit game. So there's no excuse. Put these things in the game. We've been waiting for this stuff. I don't know what y'all creative minds or the juices are not flowing or whatsoever. I don't know what y'all are doing. These things need to be in the game. Thank you.